back to do a motherfucking recap video on, oh my lord, on the train wreck that was the motherfucking 2015 VMAs Video Music Awards on MTV, bitch. I don't even know where the fuck to start, but what I can say is from the very beginning of said program, yo bitch was on her recap juice. And then as the time went by, my motherfucking ass had to change or something a little bit harder. So even though it looks a little bit like recap juice because it's red, it doesn't really contain my normal wine I partake in said videos. I felt as though, being that this whole motherfucking show was a motherfucking clusterfuck, okay, I felt as though I needed to go a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? 21 and up, absolute, like the show, absolutely whack as fuck. So, if you guys are not aware of this particular segment that we do, typically I either do a celebrity gossip segment called Let's Talk Shit, or we do recaps of random video shows or music award shows or whatever the fuck shows that happen on BET, MTV, VH1, or whatever the fuck them shits are. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, okay? But feel free to check out the other videos in this playlist that have all my other Let's Talk Shit and recap videos. They're in the playlist that you're watching this video upon right now. And your girl just got done watching the VMAs, so I didn't have time to set up studio lighting and all that other bullshit. My face is clearly not beat. A bitch ain't got a lick of not a damn, needs to do her brows and whatever the fuck. I'ma need you to go ahead and subscribe. So hit that subscribe button while you all up in through her. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, you know what I mean? And we gonna go ahead and get this shit started. So let me go ahead and get a sip of my recap juice. Hold up. Delicious. Let go. So here's the deal. I already kind of, sort of, wasn't really too excited about watching this motherfucking show. Why? Because they done brought on Miley Cyrus to host the motherfucker. Now, y'all know I have done videos on her crazy ass before, okay? But clearly they felt as though last year's VMAs really weren't that exciting or didn't cause as much of a buzz as previous years. And so they felt as though this particular VMA, that they were going to do everything humanly possible, okay, to try to create whatever the fuck buzz by whichever means necessary, utilizing whoever the fuck, okay, in this particular video award show. And I'm going to explain that as time goes on so you will fully understand. But I'm sure y'all notice whatever the fuck bullshit they were trying to pull with this shit right here. So, okay, we start off the show with Nicki Minaj's performance. Her little non-dancing ass decided to come on. And, you know, she's trying to do a little twerking and shit. And then later on in the show, Taylor Swift comes on, surprise. And they're doing their little shit together, little duet, little collab type of situation. Now, if you don't know, I'm finna give you a little bit of background, a little history. I guess when I think the Video Music Award year, the Video of the Year award was announced, the nominees were announced, and I guess Nicki Minaj got all up in her feelings and shit about the shit because her Anaconda video wasn't necessarily featured, but Taylor Swift's video for Bad Blood was, okay, amongst other motherfuckers, alright? And I guess Nicki Minaj felt some type of way about that shit, went ahead and came out tweeting, talking about when other girls break records and put other shit out or whatever the fuck, that they get nods or whatever, that they get their little accolades and shit. So she felt somehow a little snubbed. Long story short, it came down to her saying that the skinny bitches always win, okay? We just gonna paraphrase that motherfucker because it was all over the internet when it broke back in July, when the nominations were announced or whatever the fuck, right? So I guess in this little moment at the beginning of the Video Music Awards, they done came together and collabed for solidarity or whatever the fuck. seemingly have squashed their beef, which they had squashed their beef before. I guess Taylor had kind of come out and said, hey, she tweeted Nicki and was like, my bad, I thought you were talking about me, bitch. And so I concede, my bad, I apologize, I love you, boo. And Nicki was like, I appreciate that, and whatever the fuck. So now they done came out in solidarity together. So y'all gonna have to let me know down below what y'all thought about that shit. I mean, for me, it was cool. Nicki still can't dance for shit. We all know the only motherfucking thing she's been able to do is kind of do her little whine shit, which she was stiff as fuck before. She got a little bit more, you know, fluid with the shit. So I have to give her them props, you know. Ass is still fat. And that was pretty much about it. So we get done with that motherfucking performance, right? And now Miley Cyrus comes out because she's the host of the damn show. I didn't even gonna lie to y'all on some real shit, like, she the kind of motherfucker who you know has long money and doesn't give a motherfuck no more. Like, the bitch don't give a fuck what the fuck she does, not damn bit of whatever the fuck she doing is gonna affect not bit of her coin. That bitch got long, strong ass money, okay? She got that motherfucking Disney money on top of the fact that her daddy got long money too. So whatever the fuck bullshit she doing right now, not damn bit of it affects her coin. It might even add to said coin, but clearly she gives zero fucks, okay? So this bitch comes out with some sequins ass jumpsuit. Her shit's all V, deep V, not damn bit of titty to show.
Not damn bit of titty.
Hair in a ponytail with some half-ass, damn near dirty-ass looking dreads in her damn hair. And goes ahead and starts her speech. She starts to go ahead and introduce other motherfuckers, introduces her dad eventually, and of course, when she introduces, I just want to see if y'all noticed that shit. When y'all saw A$AP Rocky show up on the screen when she introduced him real quick, did y'all catch his ass almost like, why the fuck? I almost felt like he was like, why the fuck they just put, why the fuck she bring my name up? I didn't want to be seen on camera. Like, I felt like it was some, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me know if y'all saw that shit. So now we go to the Best Rap Album Award or Best Rap Video or whatever the fuck that shit was. Either way, motherfucking Nicki Minaj was in that shit for Anaconda yet again. Okay, so now she wins the motherfucker, right? And when they announce her name, the bitch can barely get up because whatever the fuck bullshit she got on is too motherfucking tight. Yeah, it's cute, it's sexy, but I'ma need the motherfucker to put the shit on her where she can actually walk to pick up her motherfucking award. And then on top of that, while her ass is trying to get up and clearly has some trouble walking to the stage, this motherfucker Meek Mill's over here like, like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck up and help her to the stage, clearly the bitch can't walk. She had to have the presenter, whoever the fuck her, the actress's name is, help her up the motherfucking steps. I was like, okay. So then this bitch goes up on stage and she starts off all cute and hey everybody, and her little quiet ass voice, her little tiny little pretty sounding ass voice, a little innocent sounding ass voice, okay? This bitch was like,
well, I want to thank all of my fans so much, and I hope you guys follow your dreams all the time. Oh wait. This is really random, but I want to send a special thank you to my pastor. Lydia, I love you.
Then this bitch looks right over, literally, after just thanking her motherfucking pastor, turns the fuck over to Miley Cyrus and is like,
now,
Back to this bitch, Miley Cyrus, who has some shit to say in the motherfucking paper. What's good, bitch?
bitch, where the fuck did that shit come from? Did you just have a real quick ass, like 5 minutes ago, kumbaya moment with Taylor Swift over the same beef? What the fuck are you tripping over right now? Your ass got an award. Walk the fuck off stage. Keep it the fuck pushing. What the fuck is Miley Cyrus gonna do to your motherfucking ass? Look, after they done cut off Nicki Minaj's mic, because you could tell that they done cut that shit off in the back. Okay. They go right over to Miley Cyrus, who paid her no never mind. She was like, look, bitch, we all in this motherfucking shit together. We do the same motherfucking thing. You know how the media over-exaggerates it, so let that motherfucking shit go. But here's the deal. Even though I thought it was kind of gangster the way Miley Cyrus responded to that shit, and then she went on with her little spiel about how she had lost in 2008 and whatever the fuck bullshit she ranted about or whatever after Nicki tried to start some shit on stage. See, now I'm starting to see a little bit of a trend, okay? And in this particular instance, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, and y'all gonna have to let me know down below in the comments if y'all felt the same way, but I felt that like that whole fucking thing was staged. That particular instance was staged. I felt like whatever the fuck Miley said in response, and then her speech that she said directly after that, I was like, so you didn't make that shit up. Clearly the shit was kind of already laid the fuck out to kind of go like that. Maybe Nicki might have improvised a little bit. Maybe Nicki's still in her feelings about whatever the fuck Miley Cyrus said about the instance that happened between Taylor Swift, because really whatever Miley said really wasn't that big of a damn deal. Shit, it's Miley Cyrus. What the fuck? Who cares? Who gives a fucking Miley's ass, her Looney Tunes ass, talks about your shit? Keep it pushing. You got other shit to deal with. You gotta buy a chapstick for your motherfucking man? Bitch, look, okay? But I'm not gonna lie. I feel like MTV was planting all types of shit throughout the show so they could create whatever the fuck buzz they thought they could create and create whatever ratings they needed to create, okay? And as we go through this recap, I'm going to be naming off all them instances, this in particular being one of them. I feel like that whole thing was a motherfucking setup. I feel like they were like, yeah, if you have a problem with it, go ahead and say some shit. Whatever the fuck bullshit they did, I feel like that shit was really planned the fuck out, okay? And I'm gonna need to see what you guys think. Did you guys think that that was a genuine issue? Do you think that Nicki for real was like, I'm finna tell this bitch right now, and nobody behind the scenes knew Nicki was gonna say some shit? I just don't believe that for a minute. And I just wanna see what y'all think. So leave your comments down below, but that shit looked hella scripted. Not scripted. I'm not gonna say it was all scripted, but I feel like MTV was behind the reasoning for, you know, the back and forth with that shit, the exchange, okay, if we wanna be formal. Anyway, moving on. So now it's time to present Mr. Kanye West with the MTV Video Vanguard Award, okay? This right here, I already knew was gonna be a motherfucking clusterfuck, and here is why. Y'all already know that I have said throughout this video that MTV was trying everything under the sun to get any kind of ratings they possibly could for this particular VMA, okay? Last year, the shit was whack as fuck. It was boring as fuck. Shit, a bitch didn't even do a recap on the motherfucker. It was that bad, okay? So now they're trying to create any kind of controversy known to man, so they decide, we gonna give this nigga Kanye of all motherfuckers the Vanguard Video Music Award, on top of the fact we gonna go ahead and make sure that it's Taylor Swift's ass who presents said award to him. Okay, if that is not specific to trying to generate some kind of controversy or rating spike or whatever the fuck, okay? They could have clearly gotten anyone he's ever worked with, any other icon that he's ever idolized. There's so many people he done put on the map. Sean, Big Sean, whoever the fuck. They could have gotten anyone else to present this bitch, and they had Taylor Swift do the shit. Okay, so after all of that, right? Taylor Swift goes up there. She presents the nice little speech, you know, to man. She's got the little award in her hand, and she's like, I've loved Kanye since I was 12, and whatever bullshit, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Taylor, I would be a little nervous, and I really could tell that she was when she finally got off that stage after having given him said award of what the fuck he was gonna say. And I'm not gonna lie, I was tripping too, because look, when Taylor went back down and tried to put her little arm around Kim, and she's like, we're friends now. I mean, we're like, aren't we here? Kanye got on stage, and you just knew that this nigga was gonna be about a whole bunch of bullshit. Not only could you tell from his demeanor from the minute he walked on stage, but the fact that when he got the fuck on stage, that nigga didn't even start saying whatever the fuck bullshit that came out of his motherfucking mouth for 10 motherfucking minutes. That nigga was straight up like, bro. Nigga, if you don't bro your ass off the motherfucking stage, give your quick ass acceptance ass speech, take the shit off the stage and keep it pushing. So, after about what felt like 30 damn minutes, this motherfucker starts talking. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, the whole motherfucking time I was like, where is this nigga going with whatever the fuck speech he's giving? Because none of it made any motherfucking sense. 5 seconds of his speech, you would feel like you were, like he was heading somewhere. Like you were like, okay, you trying to see you for the artist. So okay, I feel you, okay, you lost me. I mean, literally, he went from one thing to the next. He wasn't, it didn't even feel like his ass was prepared for whatever the fuck. This nigga was sweating under his armpits and shit, pacing all across the motherfucking stage, making my motherfucking ass nervous. Here, Taylor Swift sitting here holding on to this motherfucking hippopotamus looking ass bitch next to her. That would be Kim, yes. Her motherfucking ass looked like a motherfucking hippopotamus. I don't know who the fuck dressed that bitch. Y'all know that when she's pregnant, I've said it before, last time she got pregnant, the bitch could not dress for shit as a pregnant woman, and I stand behind that shit as now we sit. The bitch looked like a motherfucking hippopotamus, looking like she done put on a paper bag with some pockets on the sides, bitch, to take her ass to the motherfucking VMAs. I feel like Kanye was like, nigga, look, we gonna walk this red carpet looking like some damn paper bags, and we gonna make that look hot and shit. I'm finna put these motherfucking Yeezys on, I'm finna get this Vanguard, and then I'm gonna run for president. Okay, see, so Taylor's holding on to this hippopotamus, and then she's looking like, like, you can tell, like, she was like,
where's this nigga going? Oh my god, where is he going? Oh my god, I don't know what to do.
Okay, which she had every right to feel like that, right? And this nigga gonna be like,
listen to the kids.
nigga, what the fuck is you trying to say, nigga? Like, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is the point of any of what the fuck you trying to say, nigga? He kept repeating the same shit over and over again. And then for about 5.2 seconds when he went into, you know, how he's a father now, and had I been a father at the time, I had gone off on Taylor Swift when she had gotten that award. So I'm thinking this nigga's gonna be like, my bad, I wouldn't have probably done that shit. And then this nigga goes stage left. I don't know where the fuck this nigga went. He went all the way over here. I really felt like your motherfucking ass was on a roll when you were talking about your daughter and the freshly squeezed orange juice. And hold up. And did y'all peep how Kim was looking the whole motherfucking speech? This bitch was like, look, that bitch looked like she had every bit of Botox injected in her damn face. The bitch could barely make a face. And on top of that, you could tell her ass was uncomfortable as fuck. Meanwhile, this bitch is looking like a motherfucking hippopotamus. And when I say that shit, I don't mean because she's pregnant. I mean what the fuck she chose to wear as a pregnant woman at the VMAs. Okay, when you got that kind of coin, there's no reason you should be looking like this shit, okay? All in all, after it's all said and done, this nigga gonna all of a sudden come out the clear blue sky and say, fuck it. His ass is running for president in 2020. I was like, you know what? Nigga, if you don't if you don't get the fuck off this motherfucking stage, take your motherfucking Vanguard or want to get the fuck security. So now he's supposed to be running for president in 2020. This nigga gets off stage. He does his little high-fiving to all the motherfuckers that in the area and shit. I'm sitting here like, for real, nigga? Look, I don't know whatever kind of clusterfuck that fucking was, and I feel like as I sat there and watched the train wreck that was Kanye happen when he got his award, I felt as though I understood what the fuck he was trying to say after the fact. Like when you look back at the video and kind of piece together whatever the fuck he was attempting to say, clearly he does better when he's provoked, like when other motherfuckers get awards that he don't want to get motherfucking awards, because clearly the words come the fuck right out of his mouth and you know what the fuck he trying to say. But when it's a situation like this, the nigga don't know how to put two words or sentences together to make that shit make sense. So I got what I thought he was trying to say. But at the end of the day, all of that was some bullshit. And on top of the fact you done wasted 10, 15 minutes of my motherfucking time, okay? Y'all could have put a performer in that shit. We could have seen another performance from somebody else. Another way that MTV was trying to get ratings. Clearly, this is getting us to talk about the VMAs, and they did what they were supposed to do. Okay, last but not least, because there really isn't a lot to talk about with the VMAs outside of these couple of last things, okay? Did any of y'all catch the nipple slip? The nip slip? The titty that done poked its way out real quick. When I say if you weren't paying attention, you might have missed that shit. Now, when I say you might have missed it, I don't mean you might have missed some shit that was worth seeing, okay? Because clearly, Miley Cyrus's ass is skinny as fuck. She's bony as hell. She has not nam titty to her name, not nam bit of meat on her body to be gawking at to begin with. But just FYI, if you didn't notice, that bitch's nipple came all the way the fuck out, okay? And it was pretty much after, I want to say, it was another Taylor Swift award acceptance. And directly after that, I guess they caught her in between while she was probably changing into her costume, her next costume of the night, or getting ready for whatever the fuck performance that she was finna do at the end of the show. And she didn't even realize she wasn't mic'd or felt like she could use the boom mic that was above her to speak. That shit didn't work as she's trying to fuck with whatever the fuck mic they done gave her, and she's fucking with the drape that she had around her as she was trying to cover her ass up. That titty went boop, bam, quick as all get out. However, if you have that shit DVR'd, you show as hell if you really want to see not damn bit of titty, but just want to see Nipplegate 2015. Y'all can go ahead and just pause that shit on your DVR. It goes fast now, and the titty's small now, so you might, it's like that, okay? But she completely exposed her titty. Then on top of that shit, says on camera, or not on camera, off camera, on the audio, you can hear her say, oh, my tit slipped out, or whatever the fuck she said. Like I said, Miley Cyrus gives zero fucks. None, not nam. She doesn't give a fuck, okay? Last but not least, we must talk about the atrocity that was the fucking last fucking performance of the night. That would be Miley Cyrus performing whatever the fuck bullshit ass song she done tried to perform for the last performance of the motherfucking night. I don't know what the fuck MTV was thinking, making that bullshit the last performance of the show, but I guarantee you, okay, every single motherfucker that started off trying to watch the end of the show started watching that shit and turned the TV right the fuck off. That shit was whack. That shit was garbage. I don't even know what the fuck it was. It was just a mega big ass clusterfuck. It was a colorful ass clusterfuck, okay? I don't even know what to fucking say about this shit. Why the fuck would you have even let her perform? The whole time I'm thinking, okay, I've had enough of Miley. Like all these little costume changes, the little skits that I've had with Snoop Doggy Dogg and whatever the fuck. I've had enough of Miley. I didn't want to see a full-on performance by this bitch at the end of the fucking show. Give me somebody else, okay? An up-and-coming artist. Somebody, give me some techno. Sometimes they got some techno people coming up. Give me something else. I didn't want to see that shit. And that's what the fuck they did. They put that fucking ass train wreck as the last performance of the fucking show. I was like, I'm done. I can't click. I was off. I didn't even finish watching the fucking performance. It was just a fucking bullshit ass clusterfuck of bullshit. It was literally like, it was like, and I ain't never taken acid to the first, okay? But it was like just a badass acid trip. Like when you hear people in the movie talk about that shit, I felt like that was what the fuck we were watching. Anyway, needless to say, as you guys could probably clearly tell by the way I'm describing the fucking VMAs, the shit was whack as fuck, okay? That was probably one of the worst VMAs in life. It was just all set up. It was all for ratings. I mean, there were a couple of cool performances. I actually liked Demi Lovato's little performance. Poor Iggy, you know, she kind of turned it into a little feature now. Well, you know, she's had a really rough year. Let's see, I love the song Freedom by Pharrell, and I mean, it wasn't anything too crazy to write home about, you know what I'm saying? There was some other, you know, little whatever, The point is, the VMAs absolutely sucked this year, and I mean, shit, I guess whatever the fuck they wanted to happen with the whole, you know, controversy, it happened, it worked, and clearly we're talking about it now. But the VMAs was absolutely horrible. So y'all gonna have to let me know what y'all think down below. Let me know if there was anything that I'd missed, if there were any performances you enjoyed. Holla at your girl. Let me know what you thought about Justin Bieber and his crying ass at the end of his performance. And shit, my ass thought he was just scared of heights, but I guess apparently he was all consumed in his emotions and shit, which I can see why, I guess, since it's been a while since he performed, but whatever. Holla at your girl. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you love seeing these videos from your girl. It's late as fuck. So give a thumbs up for me getting this out at like, it's 12:30 at night and I still have to edit this shit and put it up. So be prepared for more Let's Talk Shit videos. You guys already know, with Let's Talk Shit, tag me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter on whatever the fuck you see on celebrity gossip, and I will do a video on said topics. And you guys already know what to do. Hit me up on all my social networks. All of them are listed down below. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.